Today, we will talk about the science of sleep, optimizing rest for peak performance. Reduced sleep has been linked to increased injury rates during athletic competitions. A University of California study concluded that injury rates in youth athletes increased during games that followed a night of sleep fewer than 6 hours. Another study looking at injury rates in high school athletes found that sleep hours were the strongest predictor of injuries, even more so than hours of practical. Keep your head up is a common refrain of coaches in youth sports for good reason. Especially in high-impact and fast-paced sports, it's important for players to read their surroundings and anticipate potential collisions. When a player is fatigued after poor sleep, they're slower to react. A slowed reaction time could be the difference between a player taking a preventable injury or bracing for an impact. Fatigue also affects the body's immune system, making players more susceptible to illness. In close team environments, illnesses are given the opportunity to spread, and it's important for teams to eliminate risk factors like poor sleep to ensure that everyone remains healthy. A recent study involving sleep data in mixed martial arts also demonstrated a link between sleep and injuries. The study concluded that among a group of athletes undergoing performance testing in a 6-week fight camp, athletes who showed consistency in sleep missed significantly fewer sessions due to fatigue and injury throughout. The study also concluded that other tactical occupations such as military, law enforcement, and fire departments may benefit from consistency in sleep metrics. When it comes to sleep recovery, short sleep periods also don't provide the body with the time to regenerate cells and repair from the abuse of workouts, games, and daily activities. This means that not only can sleep deprivation take players out of the game through injuries, but it can also keep them out longer due to slowed recovery. Over time, sports injuries, health issues, and the inability to fully recover can wear on an athlete and contribute to more time spent on the sidelines. What to do? In an interview with Parade magazine, Tom Brady highlighted the need for a regular sleep schedule to the recovery of his body. While it's not always possible to avoid injuries, athletes that maintain a steady sleep schedule give their bodies the best possible chance to recover quickly and avoid future preventable injuries. Accuracy and speed. Sleep quality has been shown to impact both the shooting accuracy and sprint times of basketball players. Improved sleep has also seen increases to athletic performance in tennis players, swimmers, weightlifters, and more. Chiri Ma, a researcher at Stanford University, conducted a sleep extension study with the Stanford men's basketball team. After maintaining a normal sleep schedule for 4 weeks to establish a baseline, players from the team went through a 7-week sleep extension period. Over this time, the players obtained as much nighttime sleep as possible, with 10 hours being the goal. The results? Measures of athletic performance specific to basketball were recorded after every practice, including a timed sprint and shooting accuracy. Subjects demonstrated a faster timed sprint following sleep extension. Shooting accuracy improved, with free throw percentage increasing by 9% and three-point field goal percentage increasing by 9.2%. Improvements in specific measures of basketball performance after sleep extension indicate that optimal sleep is likely beneficial in reaching peak athletic performance. An earlier study of weightlifters, carried out at the Center for Sport and Exercise Sciences at John Moores University in Liverpool, found similar conclusions, as it measured partial sleep deprivation against normal sleep. The sleep deprivation was shown to have a significant negative impact on bench press, leg press, and deadlift exercises, and daily mood checks showed a significant increase to confusion and fatigue. Both these studies show that sleep is crucial to the physiological, biochemical, and cognitive restoration of the body. Not only has a lack of sleep been shown to reduce athletic performance, but increased sleep has also been shown to have a significant impact on improving performance. What to do? Our Science of Sleep ebook breaks down a comparison of 2 soccer goalkeepers with some very different sleep habits. Knowing how rested an athlete is before a game could help their coach make decisions as game time nears. The decision may be that an athlete needs more rest than practice in order to deliver peak performance when the time comes. Reaction times. Studies have shown that even a low level of fatigue can impair reaction times as much or more than being legally drunk. Sleep deprivation has an impact comparable to intoxication by alcohol, which for athletes can have a major impact on their game. An elite athlete can't spare even fractions of a second to react to a play unfolding in front of them. While it's common sense for that athlete to remain sober on the field, a poorly rested athlete, clean from alcohol, could still be similarly impaired. A single all-nighter can reduce reaction times by more than 300%, and the sleep recovery can take several days. According to Harvard Medical School's Division of Sleep Medicine, being awake for 22 hours straight can slow your reaction time more than 4 drinks can. While there are physiological differences between being intoxicated and being fatigued, the impact on reaction times is still present. If an athlete wouldn't reasonably expect to have peak reaction times after drinking 4 beers, they can't expect to perform their best on less than a full night's sleep. Decision-making. A study of Major League Baseball players found that they consistently showed better judgment at the beginning of the season than at the end. The suspected cause? Mental fatigue during an arduous 162-game season. The study covered 30 baseball teams and showed that players demonstrated a decrease in plate discipline as the season progressed, leading to an increase in batters swinging at balls outside of the strike zone. This seems to buck traditional logic that predicts teams to have increased discipline over the season as players receive more practice and at-bats. When describing the impacts of the study, the principal investigator, Scott Kutcher, stated that a team that recognizes this trend and takes steps to slow or reverse it by enacting fatigue-mitigating strategies, especially in the middle and late season, for example, can gain a large competitive advantage over their opponent. Other impacts of reduced sleep show that motivation, focus, memory, and learning are all impaired by shortened sleep. Without sleep, the brain struggles to consolidate memories and absorb new knowledge. A spotlight on the science of sleep in Maclean's magazine pointed to multiple studies which showed that sleep loss impairs the brain's frontal lobe and decision-making abilities. The impairment to the brain's decision-making centers following sleep loss was found to increase risk-taking behavior and adjustments to moral reasoning and inhibitions. Jennifer Pesca, a co-author of one of the studies cited by Maclean's, pointed out the similarities between reduced sleep and intoxication by alcohol to the brain's decision-making processes. Playing careers. A study of Major League Baseball players showed that fatigue can shorten the playing careers and therefore income of professional athletes. The study followed 80 baseball players across 3 teams, and after 3 seasons recorded players who either were demoted to a lower league, went unsigned, or who were no longer playing as inactive. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.